Daredevil Born Again episodes 5 and 6 just came out, and I think we are finally back. I'm just going to say it, these 2 episodes were great. This is what I've wanted from this series. This brought me back to the Netflix times. Like, it literally felt like the Netflix episodes. I haven't really liked the other episodes that much, but these 2... we're back, baby. Episode 5 starts off with this bank heist scene, and this is where the majority of the episode takes place. While I was watching this, I was like, this is actually where the series should have started off. This feels like a first episode, like an amazing first episode to a TV show. I was getting a little bit of mall cop vibes because they're in this bank and Matt's in here, and then these bank robbers come in, and instead of them running into mall cop who really isn't prepared for this situation, they have Daredevil. But at this point, Matt Murdock isn't really wanting to put the suit back on, so it makes sense, and he's kind of playing this oh, I'm just a blind guy. But he does do some things in this episode that are he doesn't go fully Daredevil, but he goes more Matt Murdock with these powers, and if that makes sense. We do also get a Miss Marvel reference. I didn't really watch that TV show because I didn't really like it, but I did watch the Marvels, and I liked that. I mean, I didn't like it, but it was alright. But I think Matt's person he's talking to here is Miss Marvel's dad, I'm pretty sure. I think this is a really good way to tie in that Matt Murdock Daredevil is in the MCU now, so it makes a lot of sense. So the robbers take Miss Marvel's father down to the vault where they're trying to get into so they can get this diamond, and then Matt comes in and saves his life because the guy doesn't know the code in his head. He lied to them about the code, but Matt comes in, saves the day, and then Matt's you're gonna see your daughter again. When the bank robbery first happened, I was hype. I was oh my gosh, Matt is gonna go into Daredevil mode. He's gonna put the suit back on. I was so excited, but he doesn't do it in this episode, but he does in the next one. So episode 5 ends off with them all getting out of the bank, and Matt gets out, but there is one robber that gets away from the police, and Matt chases him down and puts one of the bank robbers' masks on himself and just beats this dude up, and I think it's just itching closer and closer to Matt putting on his actual suit. So yes, episode 5 was a really good episode. If you're not going to put on the suit, then at least make there be some amazing action scenes, and there definitely were. Episode 6 starts off with Matt sitting down praying and having these flashbacks of Foggy and all the different fights he's been in this season. And then Matt's new girlfriend starts asking him if she can interview either Daredevil or the Punisher because she wants to get in on the action. And this was kind of a weird scene, but I kind of liked it. It's kind of Lois Lane trying to interview Superman, but doesn't know he's right there as Clark Kent. But so yeah, I like this scene. Then somebody comes into Wilson Fisk's office and tells him that there is these huge murals all around the city, and that the person doing it is using human blood. And we all know that this is Muse. There's a shot in this scene of Wilson Fisk and his face where he's figuring out about Muse for the first time. And it is very weird to see him being kind of a hero, because he's figured it out and he's not oh, I wish I could have done that. He's honestly worried about this. His facial expression is this needs to be stopped. And it is so weird seeing Wilson Fisk being the one to have this expression. So then we get a scene of White Tiger's daughter, and she comes into Matt's office and is crying and says, "You're not doing anything for this city. You need to do something." And honestly, I'm kind of with her. She doesn't even know about Daredevil, or I don't think she does. I think she's just talking about his lawyer side. But in his head, he knows that he is thinking this is about Daredevil, and he's I need to get back out there. So this push from this little girl, even if it's not about Daredevil, I appreciated it. Fisk is with his team, and they're investigating all the murals around the city, and he's don't tell anybody about this yet. Don't tell the police about this yet, because we need to change our protocols. And I guess his answer to this whole Muse thing is to make what he likes to call the anti-vigilante task force, and it's basically a bunch of all the corrupt cops in the city, and he's just gonna let them go out and not have cameras on and just do whatever they want and try to find Muse. Then a guy comes into Matt's office and tells him about Muse. So right now everyone is finally finding out about Muse, so we're about to have a collision course. So this is where Matt finally suits up again, and I think this is one of the best scenes in the entire series so far. At the same time, Wilson Fisk is going down to his basement where he has the dude locked up in there, and he throws him an axe and says, if you want to get out, you have to get through me. We get a shot of Muse's lair. He has all these like bodies in there, and he has White Tiger's daughter in there. I guess she was rummaging through the tunnels and he got her. And Muse starts to hear something in the train tunnels, and then he walks out, and freaking Matt Murdock, Daredevil, in the suit, is sprinting towards him and like drop kicks him across the thing. I was freaking out when this was happening because this was one of the best fight scenes in the entire show so far, and I don't even know how this is going to be topped, but it was a mashup between Wilson Fisk fighting the dude with the axe and then Daredevil fighting Muse, and it was just great. Obviously, Wilson Fisk beats the dude with the axe. Like, I don't even know why that scene was in there, but Daredevil is having a little bit of a harder time with Muse, but he eventually does take him down. That is kind of where the episode ends, and I'm so excited for the next couple episodes because Daredevil is finally back. He has the suit on. No more of this Matt Murdock stuff, and I know we're going to get some of that stuff, but like, these past episodes have been only about Matt. I'm ready to have episodes only about Daredevil. He has the suit on. He's ready to go now. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments if you have watched these two new episodes, episode 5 and episode 6, and if you are excited for the next episodes coming out. Please subscribe to this channel. We just reached 100 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Like this video, and I will see you next time.